I learned something today. Even the most disciplined people have days where they're not on their A game. And today, that was me. It just took one moment from the people around me that gave me a word of encouragement, and it changed everything. And what happened next absolutely reminded me why it's so important to have self-awareness and perseverance whenever you're going through stuff. So if this sounds like you, if you've had days like this, then this video is for you. I don't know what it was today. I'm 4 months into a weight loss journey, and this morning was tough. We were doing exercises and working out, and my mind was just winning the battle. I don't know if you've had days like that, but I just was struggling mentally, just telling myself that I was tired. You're tired, you can slow down, you don't need to increase weight, you're doing good, no need to keep going, don't try to get, stronger. And I was wearing it on the outside, and I made eye contact with two different people, and both of them just gave me a word of encouragement. One of them, pepped me up and encouraged me, let's go. And the other one just straight looked me dead in the eyes, looked deep into my soul, and just straight told me, it's a mind game. Play the mind game. Your mind is winning. You got to beat the mind. No words were said. Just that one motion, but those are the words that I heard. And from that moment on, that lit a fire in me for the rest of the workout. That was all I needed. I just needed that little push. I think sometimes we get so caught up in trying to be there for ourselves and trying to think we can do things on our own, and which we can. We're fully capable, and we should. We have to hold ourselves to a standard, and we have to hold ourselves accountable. But there are just certain days where you just need a little word of encouragement or a little motion from somebody that's just there, that has your back and is just there to support you and to push you and wants to see you succeed and wants the best for you. And that was today for me, and it made a world of difference. For the rest of the workout, I just decided to buckle down. And we just pushed, and we pushed, and I pushed on all the movements today more than I have in the last couple of weeks. I don't know if I'll see any better results from it. I guess we'll find out. But I just continued to push and push today. But it was only because I got that word of encouragement from those two folks. And there were many other people throughout the workout who encouraged me and were pushing me along. But in that moment of mental toughness, when I was struggling and I was failing mentally in the workout, it was those two moments that just gave me the nudge to just dig deep, fight the demons, and just win the mindset. It's all about your mind. You have to change your mindset. Discipline, motivation, inspiration. You can have all of these things. Inspiration and motivation are going to come and go. Discipline's a muscle that you have to build. But even if you have the most discipline in the world, you're still going to have days where you're going to struggle. It's inevitable. It's human nature. So you have to surround yourself with people who are going to be there to support you and to encourage you. I strongly encourage you to find those people. If you're struggling to find those people, drop me a comment below. I'll do it for you. Typically in a given day at a given workout, that's what I'm doing for others, is picking them up and pushing other people along. Case in point today, though, I needed it today. I tell everybody all the time, that it's twofold for me. It's a win-win. I do that for others because I want to see them succeed and I want to see them get better and better themselves. And at the same time, doing that for them and encouraging them turns around and straight just encourages me, and it builds me up all at the same time. So it's a win-win for everybody. So I really hope that you're able to find someone that you can get around, or a group of people that you can get around and support each other and encourage each other, because there may be days where everybody's on a high and everybody's, man, we're killing it, everybody's having a great day, 90% of the time, there's going to be at least one person, if not more, in a given group who's struggling and needs that word of encouragement. I highly doubt there's going to be days where everybody's down, but if there are, man, you just got to be a little bit better than one of the other ones and just pick somebody up. Because like I said, I promise if you pick somebody else up, it's going to pick you up. And then they're going to remember that. And then the next time they're going to be there to pick you up. It's community. You've got to have community around you that supports you and encourages you, lifts you up. It's so important. I can't begin to tell you what it did for my day today. Not just my workout, but the rest of my day. That lifted me through the rest of the day. If I can get through that, if I can get through that mental toughness and I can break through that mental barrier, yes, I had the help and the support, but I was still able to break through that barrier, and it just led me mentally tough for the rest of my day today. So I just highly encourage you to find a group and find your support folks, whoever it is. It doesn't matter, but just find some people that you can support and that will support you and push you along when things get tough, because there's going to be tough days. You can only have so much motivation and inspiration. The two that you really have to have are the discipline and the accountability. Mainly to yourself. You've got to hold yourself accountable, and you've got to put yourself in the spots. And it takes discipline to be able to be accountable. The two go hand in hand. But there's still going to be days that even, when you've done this for 4 years, 5 days a week, and you're just going and going and going, there's still days where it's like, I'm just not sure I have it today. I'm going to go. Maybe you're going through the motions, or maybe you see somebody else going through the motions. You just got to pick them up. You got to pick yourself up. And I promise you, if you're around them, they'll be there to pick you up. So drop me a comment below. Let me know if you've got a group, or if you need somebody to help you. I'm here. I'm happy to support anybody that needs it. I absolutely love to encourage people and, to cheer people on. I want the best for everyone. I want everyone to succeed. This world's a whole lot better when we're all doing well. Hope you guys have a blessed day.